say you'll catch me.
It's Intuitive Jacob back with a musical daily card reading that I used to call the Down and Dirty Dailies, just because they're quick messages generally, and they come with a musical accompaniment that is picked out of a shuffle deck that I've been curating for several years. It's my Art of Love playlist, and I'm going to go ahead and do elements again. I've been breaking them down so that the tribes are linked together by elements. And also, thank you for thumbsing up my video. Really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and start with something that's going to give us a context clue too. I like to read the moon. It's what we really have in common that changes every 2.5 days. And it's one way to keep things very simple when we're talking about collective mood. And so I'm going to read from this book that I often reference. It's called Inside Degrees. It's by Elias Lonsdale. And the passage for today at Virgo 29 is called A Witch Preparing Magic Mushrooms. Deep within the delicate formative stages of major departures into the unknown, there is encountered an extraordinary task and lesson that detains you a long while. It becomes self-evident that it is everything that comes before that makes the difference. There must be a fully attuned magical sensibility to make the future possible. Coming to this requires arduous discipline and elaborate ritual, internal initiation. This becomes such a labyrinth of discipleship and apprenticeship that you wander through the maze, discovering everything you ever needed to know. All is played out within. There is no need to make anything happen on the outer. You are assigned to empty yourself out, to strip everything away, to become invisible. And if you excel at your craft, so many ventures and initiatives will be seeded that this inner plane's total mobilization will prove to be more fruitful and productive than any premature thrusts of outer mind, no matter how impressive or seemingly necessary. The entire path lies well within and needs no surface success to substantiate itself. Wow, something that needs no surface success to substantiate itself. That's kind of way off from what we even experienced in yesterday's supermoon energy. The symbol for yesterday's supermoon energy was more showy. It's about the things that people might overdo. And so I think we're being called a lot into how we want to balance and what it is that we are willing to even witness as being true anymore. Because today is actually the anniversary of Harriet Beecher Stowe, which, if you don't know who she is, and I do, she's a huge inspiration to many people, not just feminists like myself. But she was an American abolitionist. She was on the chopping block, basically, for being anti-slavery. And she had actually written Uncle Tom's Cabin. This was back in 1852. And it was about what was really happening to African Americans, people that were brought over as slaves from Africa. And I feel like today, especially also being Purim, this Jewish holiday at sundown, where the Jews are celebrating not being put to death by Haman, we've got a common energy here about history and her story. And I like to think about these things. And so, today, this symbol for the moon, I find especially poignant because we're talking about the maze, the labyrinth, the path. And what is the same common energy that keeps stacking here? We're talking about emancipation from slavery. What about the energetic bondage that no longer has to exist? Because now we do not need to exist in a state of nations. So, astrologers, hey, are we ready to talk about things like 0 point and going beyond just the gyrations? I wonder. All right. Just getting the energy on here of the Earth tribes. Earth tribes are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Talkative cards. All right. Let's see what we get. Here we go, Earth tribes. Are you an Earth tribe? It's going to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What do we get? Woo. Temptation. This is a fun card. This 15 is actually, well, if you're familiar with regular tarot, that's actually your devil card. A similar energy here. And here we're seeing somebody that's like being grabbed by something that was maybe so real. It's kind of crazy to this song too. I don't know if you know anything about Jeff Buckley, the guy that wrote this song. He was actually drowned to death after a show. He'd gone out swimming by himself and never came back, and they found his body. This is somebody that's being pulled away by something. And I'm hearing about, I'm hearing I'm addicted to you and I can't think of anything else. I just see somebody full like a plate. That came up again in the other reading that I just did here for Fire Tribes, but I actually see something that looks like the full moon, which was incidentally last night. And it's a sexy kind of moon. People are feeling the urges, and that could be a very sexy card there. And it can also be how people have been overrun by these addictions, and I'm hearing the things that they've had to do to really separate themselves. And I was hearing about somebody that just feels like they had gotten shattered in this. And it's because of somebody two-faced that was reaching for something that wasn't theirs and sucked them in and pulled them under. And I'm hearing about somebody finding out that whatever the key to their heart was something that was too unspeakable. And they're telling me about somebody that found out, I'm really sorry if I'm hearing about this, but I'm hearing about diagnosis. I'm hearing about somebody that found out about their animal companion, and 6 months or 6 years for somebody else with low T cell count. I'm hearing about hive mind and HIV positive, possibly AIDS now. And I actually used to do outreach and volunteer work for that. I'm praying for you. I'm somebody that knows miracles happen. I came back from the dead. But I'm just a hive mind guy that knows that these things don't have to be what we were told. I don't believe in things that people tell me. I'm a faith guy, and it's nice because, this is a time for faith. This card that showed up here says calling in your soulmate. your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I'm hearing about somebody that is just like really interested in someone else. And I'm hearing about finding out that somebody was like showing up and acting like they were caring and they were actually sleeping with somebody else. And I'm hearing about somebody finding out that somebody that was working with them or working on them got 2 other people pregnant. It was really kind of freaking crazy. I hope that's not the case here, but if it is, it's really bizarro. The song's almost over. Let's get another 2. Just see what else we get here for the Sibilos. Oh. Yeah. Somebody crying about the one that got away. And I'm hearing somebody just being like, go. I don't even know why you said you were coming to visit me, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing way to lie about it. Wow, there's that lying cat again. And I'm hearing about somebody that hepatitis C, wow, that found out that somebody was exposed to something and being treated like it was left out in the open. I wish that wasn't such a harsh message. I'm getting something else here too. I'm getting one about somebody that's just absolutely certain that they found the right person, and it's the one that they were able to talk to in their head. They're talking to me about a spiritual partnership and how this is somebody that actually was abstinent and that they've been abstinent. And I'm hearing it was like a promise ring thing with something dad told them when they were 15. It was like, not till you're 25. And I've got a couple of 6s here, and I'm hearing it's like the things that you're willing to do here on work, just for work, and the lies, the compromises that either have been told about you or what people will infer, or that you might be kind of willing to put out there because of what's actually out in the open or what you've really been guarding. You can book me at artoflove.me or book.artoflove.me. And yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate the thumbs ups. Thank you for subscribing. And please hit the bell. I'm going to be doing more of these readings. If you hit the bell, it'll let you know once I've uploaded my videos. Take care. God bless. Catch you again soon. We're back for another one. Okay. Turn them off at the same time. I think I can do it a little better. All right, that's what I have for you today. I hope those really helped. You're going to know if they were for you or not. And if you would like a personal private reading, click artoflove.me and look at services. I've got 3 different types of readings. I'd love to do one just for you. Thank you for thumbsing up. Thank you for subscribing. And please hit that bell, because if you do, it'll let you know when I've uploaded a new video. And I'm going to be putting more of these up. So take care. God bless. And catch you again. We're back for another one.